Hi, hello, my name's Than, short for Nathaniel. Today, I have a bit of an Ulta haul. If you didn't know, I am a prestige beauty advisor at my local Ulta. So I have the brand new Tula Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Skin Tint in the shade number 2, which I think is like Fair Cool or something like that. I have the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle in the shade Mai Tai. Like the pinky one. We are always selling out of this. We can't keep it on the shelves. Oh, it's my type, but it's like it's supposed to be like my type, but it's my type, like MAI, but TYPE. Also brand new, I have the REM Beauty by Ariana Grande, the Sweetener Concealer in the shade 4CN. This is crazy. There's like 60 shades in this, and as a gift with purchase right now at Ulta, I don't know if it's still going when this will be uploaded, but you get their sponge, their new sponge to go with it. And also, I really looked out with this because, so there's a normal sort of 25% off discount as an Ulta employee, and then like there'll be like different promotions for different brands, like that'll be an additional discount rate just for employees. So this was an additional 50% off, so I got it for like $9. And then this was free, so I was like, yes, let's go. And then a while ago, I picked up, I just haven't gotten to it yet, and then I thought, oh, perfect timing. I picked up 3 of her cream blushes when we first got her into the store, and as well as the Fembot liquid eyeshadow. Please subscribe. I was looking at my statistics or analytics, and 86% of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, so what are you doing? Why are you hurting my feelings? And ring the bell, come on. All right, here we go, starting out with the tint. This isn't supposed to be like full coverage or anything, let's see. So avobenzone and octisalate are the 2 main active ingredients here. Oh, don't swallow it. It says if you swallow it, contact poison control. So yeah, don't eat this. Very important. Here's what the shade looks like. If you're fair and cool tone, this is, I think, gonna be your best bet. There's a pretty drastic jump, I feel, between this and the next few shades. They're all warm shades, and even if there was a neutral, I felt like the neutral was like further down or something. I don't know. I swatched a bunch of shades in store, of course, and I ended up going with this one. You know what? I'm just gonna do a few drops of the GXVE Face Oil from Gwen Stefani. Just a few. So I wore this once before. I actually wore it to work, and I kind of just used my fingers to blend it in quickly, you know, getting ready in the morning. And it blended okay. It was getting a little streaky, but also I applied it on top of this SPF that is a little less moisturizing than what I would typically use. It's still moisturizing, but I don't know, I feel like it sort of interacted weird with the SPF I was wearing, and in a couple problem areas like my lip and like chin, you know, wherever there's some hair. It was looking a little like chalky. So I'm gonna spread it around with my finger, but I'm gonna try blending it with this new sponge. So we'll see what this does. The sponge feels, just so you know, super puffy, airy, lightweight. It's not a very dense sponge. Here's the shade again on the back of my hand. Smells like sunscreen, like really like heavily like sunscreen. Giving very like beach. I do think I like it with the sponge. I feel like maybe I also applied a little bit too much when I used my fingers before, because it doesn't feel as kind of like heavy. Not that this felt heavy, but I don't know. You know when your skin just feels like, I don't know, my skin just felt a little stuffy. And I was like, you know, at work, you know, with my mask, sweating, like a lot. I sweat a lot. So, you know, that contributes to that. I am gonna go in with another squeeze. It looks really good. Like really, really nice. The glow is great. I mean, I have the face oil underneath, but damn, the glow is really nice. And I will say, even though like it was a little chalky and weird around some of my stubbly areas, like throughout the day, by the end of the day, the glow was really nice. My skin looked really good. I think I kind of had like rubbed some off too, and it just was like graceful. It wore gracefully, you know? Before I conceal, I'm just gonna take a little bit of M Cosmetics Terra. And I'm gonna take the Peripera Ink V shading powder and the Yano series brush number 4 from Beautylish. Okay, so for this concealer, again, there's 60 shades. It has their new signature Sea Berry complex or something that I guess will be a running theme in complexion products to come. But I went with the shade 4CN, which is like a few shades in from the lightest cool neutral. And yeah, I'm glad I went with this shade, but also probably could have gone a little bit deeper. I did kind of like zhuzh it on a little bit the other day. Here's what it looks like. I mean, you can see how bright this shade is. I mean, it's good, but here's it on the back of my hand. I mean, it's bright. It is bright. I feel like it might darken a little bit, but not that much. It kind of feels thick at first, but after you like warm it up a little bit with your hand, it's actually like it's a good consistency. I was kind of worried about the shape of this sponge for getting into like under the eye, but actually because it's not dense and it's super like squishy, it's really easy to just like pinch it and just kind of, you know, go with it, you know, it just kind of like fits in there. Because it is pretty tiny, so like when you squish it, it is like kind of a perfect little shape. Like a little triangle. Okay. So immediately I'm noticing some textural issues. Yeah, I am noticing just a little textural issues in the center here. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of emphasizing things a little bit. I feel like the powder is gonna help. I feel like this might even have like a little bit of like synthetic fluorographite or whatever it's called, or mica. Okay, I'm just gonna set. I'm just gonna set and we'll see how that affects the texture. And I'm using the Pink Bubble Vitals Press Skincare Powder from Westman Atelier. I just took a look in the other room under, you know, kind of like normal dimmer lighting, and it looked a lot better. I don't think it looks bad. I mean, it looks fine from a normal distance. I just feel like when I was blending it, it was like interfering weird with my foundation, especially right over here, where I have like this patch of rosacea that always comes through. And I just feel like it is just looking a bit dry under this light, in this lighting at least, you know? So I have 3 shades. I have Callback, Curtain Call, and Chorus Girl. Let me swatch them for you. So Curtain Call's over here. It's a bit of like an orangey corally. The middle one is Chorus Girl, which is like a nudie pinky. And then we have a bright pink, which is Callback. Almost fuchsia-y. I'm going to start with Chorus Girl and then maybe add a pop of Callback. I do like the packaging, it's cute. One of the things that I kind of, me and my friend, we make fun of this all the time. But the packaging is just so questionable at times with this brand. And I will say I like the packaging for the brand overall a lot more in person. I just feel like when I first saw the images being released, I was like, this looks like cheap. And then also the marketing, like the photos, not the biggest fan. It's evolving and getting better. I do like the aesthetic of like the PR packages that she sent out. and you know, it's kind of finding its footing, but I almost feel like from hearing her talk about the brand that she feels the same way. I don't know, like I feel like her own aesthetic, or you know, I feel like she is evolving the aesthetic of the brand as it goes, you know, it's like it's on a journey. But yeah, this is cute. I think overall it's, you know, like a spacey sort of theme, dreamy theme, so that can go a lot of places. But yeah, some of like the imagery, I don't know. This is definitely that sort of classic peachy pink color that every brand has now, I feel. And also, I don't know, it's that color that you wish was just a bit pinker. A bit more cool tone. It's always a little bit warm, a little bit peachy, but they can never do it like a little more baby, you know? But hey, blends beautifully. Very natural. I mean, it looks like nothing. It just blended out very seamlessly. Let's see how this deeper and brighter shade blends. Yeah, I definitely like this shade more, especially because, you know, it starts out looking that bright, but look how easily it's blending out. Really just no effort. Some cream blushes I do prefer to like warm up before blending. For instance, the Rose Ink ones, which is one of my favorite products ever. I love all the Rose Ink blushes. I have every shade. They just released 6 new shades, and I picked up 4 of the new shades. So once they're all arriving, they were released within a few weeks of each other. You know, it was split up. She did 3 and 3. But once the other shades come, I will be doing that review, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, so with that formula, it's a lot more pigmented than this. So with this, you kind of blend it out and it's like gone. With the other one, with the Rose Ink, you just have to like, I don't know, be careful that you don't use too much because it is very pigmented. And so anyways, with the Rose Ink formula compared to this one, it's just a lot more pigmented, so it really helps if it's a lot warmer. That's why I've been loving it in the summertime, because it's just naturally creamier. The blush is softer just from like the warmer weather, and it blends so much easier when it's warmed up, and it just is so nice. Super like plush feeling. I am gonna add a little bit more just because it blended out so nicely. I'll do quite a bit, and we'll just see where that gets us. I mean, that built seamlessly, but it didn't like remove anything. Yeah, this is a really good cream blush. I mean, it is hard to go wrong with a cream blush, but like I said, there is just some different consistencies and, you know, some blend better, some more pigmented, more sheer, etc. But I mean, it's hard to dislike a cream blush. Okay, the Fembot Shadow. Let me swatch this for you. I think we have every shade of the liquid shadow in store. So I've swatched plenty of them. This one definitely stood out the most to me, and we were also sold out of it for quite a while. I think we have some now, but it took a little bit. This is the shade. It's kind of one of my favorite duochromes, similar to in, you know, Mothership 1, the blue orangey flippy. You know, it does that, and there's also a bit of pinkness to it. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, it looks extremely glossy. I love the sparkle in this. Yeah, I love the sparkle. Looks really nice, especially in these lights. So this lip sort of tint, it definitely went viral on TikTok or something. If you know me, I don't follow any of that shit. I am not big on TikTok. It kind of like drives me crazy, but I know I should start making them because, you know, it'll help boost my following, spread the word about me or whatever, but It's hard to get into it. I used to be into like Vine and everything, but something about TikTok, I don't know. If you think of any good TikTok ideas for me, please comment down below because, yeah, I need some motivation. So it has, you know, a nice cute little doe foot like this. Just a really nice pretty pink. There's 4 shades of this right now, and I just felt like this is the one that I would like the most. So let's go ahead. I did wear this a couple times already. So this is supposed to be kind of like a newish type of formula, but honestly, it reminds me a lot of so many Korean tints that I have already. For instance, kind of feels like, it feels like the Amuse Dew tints, the Roman Dewy Full tints, the Roman Glassing Water tints, and the Juicy Lasting tint. I feel like it has a very similar feeling to those. But I do think that this is more pigmented than a lot of the tints that I've tried, because you can really like keep building it. And I think that the like lasting power of the color is also a little more intense than typical K-beauty tints. So this is like one way to apply it, where you just do like a sheer kind of layer like this. And I like to do the kind of like ombre lip or gradient lip, but you can build it. So I'm gonna build it a little more. So here's the color Intensified. Okay, kind of what I was saying before, I feel like I didn't get into this enough. I feel like there is a new wave of formulas on the horizon that have already been released by, you know, some brands. Like, for instance, House Labs, they have that new like atomic liquid lip that like stays shiny but also is transfer proof. I don't know, I'm gonna try that one probably. I love Lady Gaga. But yeah, this I think is even gonna be a little different to the Lady Gaga one. That one looks more like a liquid lipstick. This is definitely giving like lip tint vibes. But I do think, you know, just because of TikTok and everything, we are gonna be seeing a lot more brands come out with like shiny, long-lasting lipsticks and tints. Also from Fenty, I'm gonna be using the Killawat Freestyle Highlighter. I got this when the brand first launched like 5 years ago, and it's well loved. One of my favorite highlighters. I'm quickly gonna throw on some mascara and brows. For brows, I'm gonna do the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brow Gel in Taupe. And then for mascara, let's use the Lancome Late Hypnose or whatever. I think that's it, so let's zoom in and we'll go over my final thoughts. So starting with the skin tint, the Tula skin tint, this looks really good. I definitely think that whatever issues were going on when I wore it the other day was just about, one, the sunscreen that was underneath, and two, just because, you know, I just shaved, I probably wasn't moisturized enough, and yeah, also with my fingers, ooh, it's really thundering right now. But yeah. Definitely like the way it went on more with the sponge. And I feel like for a skin tint, that this has like pretty decent coverage. I would say it reminds me the most of the Tower 28, the Sunny Days. However, I do feel like, one, the Tower 28 has cuter packaging. I think the shade, this one is Fairfax 05, which I think is a little bit of a more natural match for me. This matches me. It's just like in person, it's a little bright, you know what I mean? Like it matches my neck, but yeah, it's just a little bright in person. This one, yeah, I don't know. I think I would still recommend the Tower 28 over the Tula, but if for whatever reason you're interested in this one more, I mean, it's good. I would give it a shot. I mean, I would have both of these. I mean, I do have both of these. And it blends in better with fingers than this one does. The REM concealer, I don't know. Maybe I need to get a shade that's a little bit darker because it might be the kind of brightness and like, you know, it might be just a little dry looking because of how bright it is, you know? And there is kind of minor creasing all throughout the under eye. Nothing super severe, but I don't know. I'm not living for this. I'm not living for this, I gotta say. But I did get it for $9, so I'm not that mad at it. However, this little sponge, I love. I'm gonna have to get a few of these because I just love the airiness of it. I mean, how does it compare to my... So this is like my Paw Paw sponge from AOA, and the Paw Paw sponge is definitely denser for sure. This has a little bit more squish, but it's not too squishy. Like, even though it's soft and squishy, it feels like it has some substance to it, you know? Yeah, love this sponge. So these blushes, I love these blushes. They're very nice. I feel like really good price point for what they are. They're nice, sturdy, you know, weighty packaging. I like that you can see the shade through the top, and I don't have to read the sticker to know what color I'm grabbing. I like that they're not super pigmented because, I don't know, they're just buildable. Like, you can go for the really soft flush, or you can go for that punchy color. Highly recommend these, and there's a ton of shades in this. This liquid shadow. The liquid shadow, I'm not really getting like creasing. I mean, I can see my eye creases, but it doesn't feel like the product's kind of getting like all crusty and like crumpled and caught in there. And this shade in particular, I think is the best one out of them all. I don't know, maybe I'll try another shade in this formula. I do really like it. Reminds me a little bit of the Jones Road Sparkle Wash, but I will say that one feels a little bit more luxe going on. Like, this doesn't necessarily feel special to me, but it does look nice, you know? And it is very reflective, I'll say that. The reflex in it are very, like, bright. And I definitely don't like it as much as the Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lyric shadows. These are just amazing. I mean, this, I feel like it's just a completely different formula, you know? But just saying, these are still the top for me. The Fenty Beauty Poutsicle, meh, I don't know. I mean, is it nice? Yes, but also, I just don't see how this is that much better than all of my like K-Beauty tints. So yeah, I don't know. Like, it's nice. I think it's a good formula. Nice bright colors. I mean, it's good. It's good. If I didn't have anything to compare it to, I would think it was, you know, the perfect little lip for me. But because I've tried so many tints, it's just kind of like, you know, yes, it's a lip tint. It's very that. Okay, so that's all for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow my Instagram, prettierthangram, and follow me on Newness so you're notified every single time I'm doing a live stream over there. Okay, goodbye.